Yes, guys, thank you for watching again. It's the watch along of Manchester United against Arsenal today, as we see to it that Manchester United really keeps its dominancy for 14 years because Arsenal has really gone for 14 years without winning or securing a point at Old Trafford. The game is starting anytime from now. The referee is going to blow his whistle to see to it that Lacazette really is the one on the ball and Arsenal are the ones starting the ball. It's really a tough one, but Ole brings in a diamond. And if at all we don't win this game, I don't know what, but we are really into the best position of winning the game. The players have taken a knee. Black Lives Matter. Now, after they're up, the referee is going to blow the whistle. Lego, the game kick starts off. Arsenal doing a long one to a player known as Lacazette, throw in for Manchester United. Throw in for Manchester United. Throw in for Manchester United. Freddie. Thomas Partey doing a chip, but Lindelof really comes in to block the ball. And a long one is played by Lindelof, but it's being blocked by the defenders of Arsenal. Partey plays in Saka. Gabriel. Remember, Gabriel is one of the defenders that Manchester United really wanted to bring at Old Trafford, but all went in vain. And he never really saw himself coming at Manchester United. Arsenal are playing into defense. Harry Maguire. He's doing out of plays in Freddie. Freddie plays in Luke Shaw. You can as well smash a like on this video and tell me you're watching in from, guys, because we are really live. De Gea doing a long ball. It meets Mason Greenwood. Arsenal now has the ball. It's a throw-in for Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka hitting the ball, deflects off an Arsenal defender. Lindelof, Freddie. It's a diamond that is being played this time round. With 4 midfielders into the midfield of Manchester United. That is Freddie, Paul Pogba, Scott McTominay, and Bruno Fernandes. No wing play into this game. No wing play. Pogba loses the ball to Willian. Willian trying to go, bringing in a cross, and Victor Lindelof hits the ball, and it finds Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba doing his usual touches as usual. Harry Maguire plays into Lindelof. Lindelof plays in Luke Shaw. Some nice display by Manchester United. And Bruno Fernandes tries to overtake Rob Holding. And Rob Holding deflects the ball, and it goes into a throw-in for Manchester United. When you look exactly on paper, Manchester United are having a better side. But let's wait and see what the result is going to be. Scott McTominay playing in Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood plays in, oh really, Bruno Fernandes didn't run in with time, and it's Saka trying to do what he does best, but Freddie really coming in and blocking him, the ball to going to throw in. Freddie is really having a nice season again, as he had the previous season. And I think he has went ahead to convince the manager of Manchester United that I'm the man to start into your team. He goes ahead to convince Ole that I'm the man to start into your team. It's 0-0. 4 minutes played so far. I think there is no team that is sitting back this time around. I think although Arsenal has come with 5 defenders into this game, I think they really want to get the best out of this game. They really don't want to lose also, but let's see how this game really goes. But Freddie really gets that ball, but he has been fouled by Willian. And it was really, really, really an interception that could really see Bruno Fernandes unleash another Manchester United player. Willian fouling Bruno Fernandes with an elbow on the ear. Freddie, we are into the defense. That's where we're playing. United looking comfortable. Oh, what a mess by Mason Greenwood, and Arsenal might really. Luke Shaw comes in and he defends very well, and Mason Greenwood plays in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh my God, we are losing lots of balls in the midfield. There are passes that are supposed to be really going past Arsenal, but they are not really going past them. Willian, Thomas Partey, trying to put a through pass. Well defended by Bruno Fernandes now. Doing a very good ball to Marcus Rashford, and it's a foul. The referee says play on. Marcus Rashford is down. The referee says play on. Arsenal trying to really make things happen in here. Thomas Partey into that midfield. Lindelof. Saka beating Lindelof, and it's the first corner of the game for Arsenal. The ball has been deflected into a corner by a player known as Scott McTominay. It's the first corner of the game. Arsenal registering the first corner of the game into this encounter. You can as well go in the comment section and tell me your prediction. How do you think this game is really going to end? How do you think this game is really going to end as Manchester United takes on Arsenal? Willian is bringing in the corner, the first corner of the game. And Arsenal are really wanting to damage Manchester United. Corner brought in, headed out. Ball brought in. Harry Maguire really coming to the rescue, but even De Gea, I think there has been a miscommunication between Maguire and David De Gea, but let's see what really comes out of this. It was really a very nice ball brought in by Saka, and Harry Maguire has headed it, and it's a second corner, I think. There has been a miscommunication between David De Gea and his captain, Harry Maguire, and Arsenal have really got another corner. Corner brought in again. Headed out by Harry Maguire again. Winning almost all corners of Manchester United against the team of Arsenal that they bring into our box. Ball floated in. Scott McTominay headers it out. Luke Shaw tries to play in Marcus Rashford. Rashford trying to get off Rob Holding, and it's a foul for Rob Holding. Rashford had really done a very good turn past him, passing the ball between his legs, and he really fouled him. It was a nice take, and trust me, it was going to be a nice counter-attack. But Rob Holding really blocking Marcus Rashford in there. No shot on target so far. Bissaka playing in Lindelof. Lindelof playing in Freddie. Freddie turning it to the left to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire playing in the midfield to Mason Greenwood. Playing in Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay plays it back to Freddie. Freddie plays into Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays in Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood plays in Marcus Rashford. Rashford tries to play in Pogba, but I think he's offside. He really took long to pass him in, and Paul Pogba is offside. But the way they are really passing the ball, you really see something great, and you expect something good to come out of the Manchester United team. Things are really... Lindelof playing in Paul Pogba into the midfield. Paul Pogba passing it back to Harry Maguire, the captain. Harry Maguire playing in Freddie. I think United are really going to dominate this one, but even if you dominate the game without goals, the dominance is like a zero dominance in here. We are doing a watch along of Manchester United against the team known as Arsenal. Smash a like on this video if at all you're watching in, and if at all you love what we do here at United Social Television. Guys, go ahead and subscribe and comment as well. Arsenal are sitting behind. They look like they want to get us on the break, and United are really trying to see to it that Bruno Fernandes ball blocked by Elneny. Arsenal into their defense. Elneny, Saka, and Scott McTominay really gets hold of the ball. He's really going, he makes a nice ball inside the box, but it's really defended well by Gabriel. And Arsenal on the counter now, looking to take on Manchester United. That is Thomas Partey. He plays into Saka. Saka brings in Aubameyang. Aubameyang to take on who? Wan-Bissaka. Well, nice ball brought in. Arsenal trying to get a goal, but it has really been deflected out of the defense, and it's Aubameyang in possession again. There has been a slight mistake, and Arsenal really got us on the break, and Lindelof and Freddie were really there to really see it, that they really see things really coming to happening. And it's Gabriel playing into Tierney trying to take on Wan-Bissaka, and it's a corner for Manchester United. Sorry, for Arsenal. And it's a third corner for Arsenal into the first half. Manchester United have really not seen themselves get a corner. No shot on target from either teams. No shot on target from either of these teams. And I think Arsenal is really getting corners. The first two were really won by Harry Maguire. Let's see who is winning this one. Arsenal really going to net it? All ball brought it inside, and it has been headed away. Bruno Fernandes does the same. Bukayo Saka hits it. It goes back to Willian. Willian tried to bring in his magic. Tierney plays in who? Willian. Bissaka droves in a long one, and there is no Manchester United player apart from Mason Green who can really take on these people, the players of Arsenal. No threats so far. No threats so far into this game on either side. Thank you for watching in. Smash a like on this video, comment, like, and share. As things stand, it's 0-0 so far, but Manchester United and Arsenal are really into this one. Arsenal putting up a beautiful display, and the same applies to Manchester United. Paul Pogba doing a very good intersection. Mason Greenwood doing a back pass, and it goes blind, and Bruno Fernandes really comes out to our rescue, and it goes into a throw in for Arsenal. Arsenal looks like it has its game plan into this Tierney side and Bukayo Saka and Aubameyang. I think that's where Arsenal are really planning to do all the harm to Manchester United. I think that's where Arsenal is planning to do the harm. Tierney. Scott McTominay playing in Freddie Rodriguez. It's a foul. They are really running all over us. They are not allowing us start anything against their side. They are really fouling us. And I think that's what the manager told them. But let me hope it won't really result them into conceding yellow cards and red cards into this game. Lindelof. Freddie. He plays in Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba. The referee says play on. Marcus Rashford has been brought down by Rob Holding again, but the referee says play on. Thomas Partey. Partey chips it wide to the Arsenal Hector Bellerin. You know he's deadly when he reaches that side. Partey plays in Willian. They're on the right side of Manchester United, and they can launch into anything here. And it's Elneny. Elneny plays in who? Cross brought in. Oh my God! Aubameyang misses it by a whisker. Aubameyang, a very nice brought in cross, squared into the 18 yards box of Manchester United by Hector Bellerin, and we were all beaten. Luke Shaw allowed the cross to come in, and A player known as Aubameyang really was far to hit it to the back of the net, but they had really exported the defense of Manchester United this time round. And really, it's all because of Paul Pogba not coming back. People praise Paul Pogba, but my problem with Paul Pogba is that he was supposed to be there because that space that Luke Shaw was covering, he would have covered him better if at all Paul Pogba had really come back to help him do the work. But a player known as Luke Shaw really had close to two players to mark, and he really had nothing to do. Hector Bellerin and a player known as the referee blows the whistle. Marcus Rashford has been, is it a foul? Let's see what the referee is going to say. But a player known as Rob Holding really, he hit Marcus Rashford, and I think the referee has to do something for Rob Holding because he has really taken the blood for granted, fouling him left, right, and center. Scott McTominay playing in Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Bissaka playing in Mason Greenwood. Lindelof, Pogba, I think is the only weak link we're having to this team. But the game is still 0-0. Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood's passes are not yet up to the accuracy that really expect him to be really portraying on the field, but let's see where this game is really going to end. Lindelof plays in Pogba. Pogba loses our ball again, as you see. I told you Pogba is a calamity. He's really a calamity into this game. He's really a calamity. And it's Bruno Fernandes trying to make things happen. Playing in Mason Greenwood. Greenwood turning around into the box. Plays in Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and it's an offside for Mason Greenwood. I saw him. By the time really a player known as Bruno Fernandes really passed him into or released him, he was really offside. He was offside, really. He was offside, but I think really a player known as Bruno Fernandes will put up that splitting pass into the defense of Arsenal. Thank you guys for watching. Smash a like, comment, and share. And you can as well tell me you're watching in from, because we are the fun channel that is really doing anything that you guys are watching here. Manchester United, endeavor to subscribe so as not to miss out on stories that we do uploading on a daily. We are always here every day. A foul on Bukayo Saka. Willian into the mixer and Rob Holding. El Nini playing into a player. I think it goes into a goal kick for Manchester United. Tierney trying to do that curling ball to find Aubameyang, but Lindelof did his work very well, and it's a goal kick for Manchester United. Smash a like on this video, guys. If you're watching in and you've not yet subscribed to this channel, do the needful and really subscribe. Subscribe to this channel, guys. Let's spread the love all over. 0 Manchester United, 0 Arsenal. Only 18 minutes played. No shot on target so far for any of these teams. The game is really dull. It has not yet been given a very big spark. Might this be the spark of Scott McTominay playing a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes? Very many negative passes are being played by Manchester United and Arsenal. Arsenal looks like they've sat back. They are here for a draw. They've really sat back. They're only waiting for their chance to go into and score a goal. But it's all up to Manchester United to really split their defense out. De Gea doing a long ball. A flick going to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire playing into Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Floating into the ball, and it goes into directs the hands of Arsenal players. And it's Gabriel. Gabriel playing it back to Leno. Leno playing in Gabriel. Gabriel plays into a player known as El Nini to Tierney. Tierney to Gabriel. Both teams are really not yet up to the level of really what we expected into this encounter. But the game is still dull, and we've not yet seen chances being missed here by any player so far. Scott McTominay, Tierney playing in Bukayo Saka, trying to do a mix into the ball with his foot, but Tierney is going to launch a cross, a nice cross brought in by Tierney, and it goes into the hands of David De Gea. Luke Shaw. United haven't really launched what we expected them to be doing. With 4 midfielders and all good on the ball, something has not yet been unleashed in here into this game. Subscribe. Scott McTominay brought down by Aubameyang. Bruno Fernandes. Marcus Rashford. Oh my God, the first chance of the game missed by Mason Greenwood. It was really a very well taken ball by Marcus Rashford, eyeing player known as Mason Greenwood. He really gave it a shot, but Leno really came with the rescue, and it went into the corner. The ball was going to come back to Mason Greenwood, but the defender in the names of Rob Holding really came into and came the rest of Manchester United. Ball brought in. Aubameyang. It's like a counter-attack. And it's Freddie really intercepting here. And it's really a free kick. And a yellow card has been launched. And I'm wondering, the same thing happened when Marcus Rashford took off Rob Holding, and the referee really never really gave in a yellow card. And he has given a yellow card to Freddie. But it was really a foul that was really needed to be done because Arsenal had really gotten a counter-attack. Gabriel. But United gets the first shot on the target, and it was really a nice sin ball by Mason Greenwood being given to him by Marcus Rashford, and the goalkeeper really came to the rescue by stopping the ball using his legs. But it was going back to Mason Greenwood to net in the back of the net, and Rob Holding really directed into the corner. Manchester United getting the first shot on target of the game. Leno doing a long one. Harry Maguire. Bissaka, Aaron. Losing it to Bukayo Saka, trying to overtake him. And is it a foul? And the referee says it's a foul. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but which type of foul is this? Mike Dean. A free kick for Arsenal, being taken by Willian. And you know he's good at that. He's good at that. Is this going to be the first shot on target for Arsenal? Because United have registered their first shot on target. And it's really, 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 really hard. Let's see what's happening into this. It's a free kick for Arsenal. Willian bringing it, and Mason Greenwood clears it off. Pogba, it's a counter-attack. It's a counter-attack this time around, but a player known as Hector Bellerin. And I think they are flashing a yellow card to an Arsenal player. Yes, he has to be shown a yellow card because each and every time you're trying to start a counter-attack, Arsenal players really commit fouls. And Rob Holding, this is his fourth foul into this game, and the referee it took him 4 fouls to really show a yellow card to Rob Holding. And Freddie, on his first foul, he was shown a yellow card. Rob Holding fouling in Pogba, and he goes into the book of the referee with the yellow card. Mason Greenwood, Freddie to Harry Maguire, doing a chip to Bruno Fernandes, and he's offside. He's offside, but Harry Maguire had really done a very good chip to a player known as Bruno Fernandes. But there is no offside again. They were on the same level with the defender of Arsenal, and hands are not in the offside position. They only take the foot where the foot was. That's where it's judged. As things are, I think the game is now gaining momentum. The game is gaining momentum. Bukayo Saka trying to find ways of playing in Aubameyang. Aubameyang trying to do a flick in here, but it is well seen by Victor Lindelof, and it goes into a throw-in for Manchester United. As things really stand, Manchester United players are really trying to go up into this game and bring the best to Arsenal to see to it that they really win this game. And this game is supposed to be a win, guys. We are far much better than Arsenal, but as things stand, again, Gabriel has went in the book of the referee. These Arsenal players are targeting Marcus Rashford. He has pushed his Marcus Rashford, had turned him around, and he was going to really take them off and pass to Paul Pogba. A foul by a player known as Gabriel, and a yellow card to him. 2 players of Arsenal yellow carded. It's Luke Shaw. A nice ball brought into the box, into the mixer. Freddie plays in Scott McTominay. He leaves it for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka plays in Scott McTominay. Tomini plays into Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese egg, trying to create space. He played the 1-2 with Rashford, but it has really not gone to where you wanted. Now, Bruno Fernandes playing in Luke Shaw. 27 minutes played, 0-0. Bruno Fernandes trying to call in for other players to join him so as they can play. Scott McTominay still at the edge of the center line. This is where we are playing in. Rashford plays into Bruno, a 1-2, but Rashford didn't really recognize that Bruno was going to play him in. Long ball switched. Fred wins it. Plays into Mason Greenwood. Arsenal, Gabriel really coming in. Mason Greenwood is really losing a lot of balls into this encounter, but United, it looks like they are planning something, but it has not yet been given a happening by Arsenal. All a gear ahead. Bukayo Saka. He's against a player known as Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aubameyang plays into Luke Shaw, blocks it very well. Luke Shaw, he's now holding the ball. Plays into Mason Greenwood. Greenwood making so many touches into the midfield. Freddie dancing around, and he plays in Mason Greenwood into the middle of the park. Plays into Luke Shaw on the left. There is something we are lacking, and there is some speed that we are supposed to be using when we get the ball into the midfield and try to Aubameyang really landing into Bruno Fernandes. Aubameyang, as a player known as Bruno Fernandes, raised his foot to chip that ball to Marcus Rashford. Aubameyang really slid into him, and it's a free kick for Manchester United. A first one of a kind. And it's Bruno Fernandes to take it. A free kick. Bruno is taking it. Well taken into the mixer. Luke Shaw. Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes, long one to Harry Maguire. Heads out, but he has really given it to Thomas Partey. Partey trying to make that run, and Arsenal are really trying to build a counter-attack. But I think the Manchester United players are now back. Willian, remember he came from Chelsea to Arsenal on a free transfer. And he really said when he was coming to Arsenal that the manager told him he wants to win the Champions League and very many trophies. And that's why he was convinced to join Arsenal. That's what Willian said. Pogba steps into the ball that Willian was passing to Aubameyang, and it's the throw in. This game is not yet lively as I thought. Life is really on the low into this game. And Arsenal and Manchester United are really trying to see to it that they play their best. But so far, not so good. Only Manchester United having a shot on target. They are the only team that are having a shot on target. But we are yet to see where this game is going to end. Arsenal trying to put in a couple of passes in here, and Lindelof really El Nini trying to have a fight with Scott McTominay in here, but it's a throw in for Arsenal. Tierney with a throw in for Arsenal. Oh my God, what is Aaron Wan-Bissaka doing? He did the same thing and we considered a free kick, and this time round he really did a blind pass. Really, Aaron Wan-Bissaka defensive is okay, but let's really try not to make very many touches and blind passes in that area, because Arsenal can really break us down if at all we continue doing such. Yes. 33 minutes played. Okay, 32 minutes played. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. Ole is still comfortable into his chair. Things aren't happening as he really thought they would have been. Bruno Fernandes chasing them all over. Arsenal trying to do a couple of passes. Thomas Partey and Gabriel. The referee blows a whistle in for foul. Partey is really showing a very big difference into the Arsenal team and midfield. But both teams are really trying to sit back. No team is ready to go all attacking. Arsenal are into the defense, and Bernard Leno takes a long one. Freddie heads it and he finds Thomas Partey. Partey plays into Tierney. Tierney plays in Saka, and Tierney tries to go past Manchester United players, and Marcus Rashford gets hold of the ball and he really turns them around, and Paul Pogba gets the ball, and the pace that we really steal the ball is really not the pace on which we really try to attack. That's why Arsenal is closing us. We should start passing the ball more, and more quickly, making a couple of touches very quickly, and that will result into us scoring. Arsenal on the attack. It goes into a goal kick. But Freddie claimed that they had really elbowed him. And the referee said, play on. Remember, Freddie's on a yellow card, and there was a slight touch into that ball, and it led to Aubameyang not to control it, and his control led the ball into the goal kick of Manchester United. Arsenal trying to play with their goalkeeper, a nice chip to Tierney. Scott McTominay trying to chase all over the park. Tierney doing a nice run into the midfield, but he does a long ball, and it goes to Lindelof. Lindelof passes it back to David De Gea. The game is still not yet lively as we expected. All teams playing dull. Yes, so it's really not a game we expected to be seeing now. It's Manchester United nil, Arsenal nil. Arsenal are not allowing the likes of Mason Greenwood to really come into this encounter anymore. They don't allow them to control the ball. Gabriel plays into Leno. And Arsenal are taking their time. They are here to play for a draw. They have not yet come into City it that. And Gary Neville says that Arsenal were on top, but the game has become scrappy. And Arsenal are trying to prone the break. It's Hector Bellerin. Nice ball brought in. Oh my God. Well defended. Well defended. This is the second time Arsenal is trying to break us down. And Harry Maguire does a pass to De Gea, and De Gea really clears. But Arsenal had really planned a very good. And Manchester United are nowhere near where they were the other night. Yes, that's it. Where is the Manchester United team with Paul Pogba on the pitch, and we are not really displaying or giving the display that we are supposed to be showing up? Arsenal is trying to play us on the break, but Manchester United is not trying to show that they really came to play football today. I think that calls for immediate changes into the first half. Hector Bellerin, he is really superb. Bissaka missing out on the ball. Lindelof coming to our rescue. He had squared into to Lacazette, and Lindelof slid into that goal, and it went to Freddie. Arsenal are really looking good. Lindelof loses the ball. Lindelof loses the ball. Arsenal, and it's over the bar. Willian. It has been Lindelof losing the ball, and Arsenal. What a flick by Aubameyang, but Willian really fails to put it in the back of the net. And it hits, it kisses the bar. Lindelof had really took us to being down into this game to concede to Arsenal. And Arsenal are really all over us. Arsenal, things have changed. United is nowhere near where we were in the game against RB Leipzig. And Pogba trying to run over Arsenal players. Tierney, and it's a throw-in for Manchester United, guys. But Arsenal are really trying to show us that they really have a game plan and they really want to win this game. But a first mistake on goal made by Lindelof on out the edge of the 18 yards area had resulted into us losing to all, conceding to Arsenal into the 37th minute of the game. Lindelof doing a very, very, very bad mistake in there. And Freddie, tenacious Freddie, into the midfield, playing into Marcus Rashford. Rashford loses the ball to Lacazette. And Arsenal are really looking good. Arsenal are looking good. I'm liking their display, but this really calls upon Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to really check the players like Paul Pogba, because Arsenal is really breaking us down. They are a nice brought in cross, and it goes into a goal kick, but Arsenal are really playing nice football. Look to 5-6 score says, us trying to, it was a foul. It was really a mistake of a player known as Victor Lindelof. But as things stand, Arsenal are looking a better side into these 45 minutes. Though they have better side, they have no shot on target. Apart from missing that ball that hit the bar by Willian. Arsenal is really all of us. Arsenal is really all of us. And they are trying to really play us on the break. And they are taking their time. They're okay with the draw. But that doesn't mean that when they get a chance, they won't put it in. You saw that Willian chance. It was really a chance that a player known as Arsenal trying to do touches in here, but Luke Shaw comes to our rescue and he gets hold of the ball. There is something that's not clicking well in the midfield of Manchester United. We have failed to take the ball to Arsenal. We have failed to take the ball to Arsenal, and I think that is all about Paul Pogba, because into this game, although he's really making touches, but I think we should do more. Long ball brought in, and Marcus Rashford, it's an offside. Rashford has been flagged offside. But it was really a nice ball that Freddie had really chipped into the 18 yards area. But there is no handball. There is no handball. The referee says it's handball. All is seated, and I think Mason Greenwood should be off. Mason Greenwood should be off. Bring in Edson Cavani. Let's go to 4-2-3-1. And but I think before we talk of Mason Greenwood, I think the first player to be taken off should be Paul Pogba, because I don't see his. People would say that I really hate Pogba and I don't like him, but I don't really see Pogba's influence into this game, guys. He's doing nothing. Totally. Now, see, they're attacking us. He's nowhere. He's into this side. And Willian is skinning Hector Bellerin. Another header. And it has been missed by Saka. What is this defense really? Look at this well brought in cross by Hector Bellerin. And no player. Saka gets a free header. Lindelof looks on. Scott McTominay was there looking. Manchester United players really need a wake-up call because Arsenal are really all of us. Ole needs to do something in here. Ole needs to do something. Tactics needs to be changed. Paul Pogba is not looking well, guys. We should really. Danny Van Beek should be on the field, guys, according to me. Because Paul Pogba is really failing us. Paul Pogba is really failing us, and I think Manchester United are really not. That system is really. Paul Pogba, Freddie, Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, 1-2, and a player as Mason Greenwood slips down. Arsenal are really playing, and the referee blows the whistle. I think it's the first half. Willian really creating the best chance of the game, and a player known as Mason Greenwood really getting that chance, but Leno really came to the rescue. De Gea has not made a single save, and it's still 0-0. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. As things stand, it's really something that we never expected to see. Arsenal really having the best chance. There are two chances that have been into this game, and they'll be really nice. That of Mason Greenwood and that one of hello, Kosi.
Halftime. We are the halftime winners. Though, no, we don't have the goal. We don't have the most important statistic, but we are the halftime. We are the halftime winners.
But you have no shot on target.
We have no shot on target. You guys have one, I think, Greenwood. But that chance wasn't a chance. That was never going to get past Leno. But I think.
But do you know the person that saved you into this goal after Leno? It was Holding, because it hit. The ball was going back to Mason Greenwood to hit it, but it deflected off Leno, off Rob Holding, and went to the corner.
Yeah, I know, but still in that angle, I don't think Greenwood would have done any better. I don't think.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
Do you know that he's one of the most clinical players into this league?
I know. I know he's very dangerous, deadly on his left foot, but that was a tight angle, Rokani. It was, very tight. It was very tight.
But in the tight angle, he really managed to hit that ball, because where he hit it from was the tightest angle. And the ball had come into play. But all in all, Arsenal are really looking good, but they are just sitting. They came with a plan of sitting back, and them sitting back, and they came with a plan of not allowing a Manchester United player start any attack or any counter attack. And every time we try to start it off, an Arsenal player, either Aubameyang or Lacazette, any player near a Manchester United player really goes into and makes a foul to a Manchester United player. And that's why you've seen the 2 yellow cards have really come into that situation.
Yeah, but I think apart from the 2 fouls, Arsenal has done everything right. United, the Diamonds just, Mikel Arteta just prepared himself for the diamond. I told you, the bad thing with Manchester United is if you give them chance, if you don't give them chance to run through, create chances. Because I've seen Marcus Rashford, whenever he gets the ball, he tries to splint, look around. Who is going through? No one is going through. Everybody is mad-marked tight to tight, and he draws back. He looks for options, either Fred or Maguire or Lindelof back, at the back. You're not playing forward football. If you look at Bruno Fernandes in this game, I told you, if you want to kill Bruno Fernandes, don't let Rashford get time to run. Don't leave Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood alone to run. And you look at the opportunity you guys got. It was Greenwood, Rashford running, and then slotting in. What a beautiful pass, actually. From that, from the young lad to Mason Greenwood. But if you guys continue playing like this, you're gonna lose it. You're going to lose it at the Old Trafford. You either Ole Gunnar Solskjaer draws away from the diamond, or you're not winning this.
Now, the problem is not the diamond. The problem is Paul Pogba. Guys, I've already, even the preview that we did on both channels, I told you something about Paul Pogba, because I think the problem you're having is Paul Pogba. Reason is he does not link with his fellow players very well. You get? He is like he's not in the pitch to play. Now, just imagine if at all Danny Van Beek was into that midfield with the touch that he has, because he has a very big. I think there is no player who has a better first touch in Manchester United than Danny Van Beek. You get? That man is not the problem. The problem is a man known as Paul Pogba. That's why you've seen that even Arsenal has utilized that side where Paul Pogba is playing. Do you see all the attacks that Arsenal has really got are coming from the side where Paul Pogba is supposed to be?
Yeah, from the left. From the left.
Yes.
Yeah, from the left.
He's doing a way he's supposed to do. He's supposed to chase that line. You get into the midfield of that line, and you find himself into the role of Scott McTominay, where he's supposed to be sitting. And this lad is really doing us bad. And I think Paul Pogba is the worst link, or is the weak link into this team, because that's in a diamond. All the other three midfielders are doing their best. Scott McTominay, Fred is playing very well. The same applies to Bruno, but Paul Pogba is not really into the play, and Arsenal closes us down because we don't have the numbers. And Arsenal really, whenever they lose the ball, they really defend as a team, and they're trying to attack as a team. And have you noticed that Rob Holding, Tierney, and Gabriel don't even cross the center line most times? Have you recognized that?
That is when you're playing a back three. You have five defenders, you have four midfielders who go forward, come back. So it means literally your defender, because there isn't much for Rob Holding to do forward. There isn't much for Gabriel Magalhaes to do forward. Apart from Kian,
all of those have fallen a victim of Marcus Rashford. Now, read that comment on the screen. He's called Joe Richardson. He's a Manchester United fan. He's one of the people that watch us a lot here on United Social. What do you say about a player known as Rob Holding making 4 fouls, and he's being the first foul he did against Marcus Rashford? He was supposed to be shown a yellow card, because the same foul was done by Freddie against a player known as Willian, and he was shown a yellow card. But the referee never really done that. Never really did that.
But I think Fred did that intentionally. He knew a counter attack was on. He did that intentionally. It was a sure yellow card.
Even that of Marcus Rashford, the first one, you get Marcus Rashford got the ball, he passed it between the legs of Rob Holding, and it was a clear counter attack because he was on the center line. He was going to run through, because Mason Greenwood was left alone with Gabriel, and Marcus Rashford was going to utilize the space. And do you know that they gave Rob Holding a yellow card on his 4th foul into this game? That's why this guy says that he's supposed to be sent off. And the referee covered it up with a foul, with a yellow card that he gave to Gabriel. And Gabriel was unlucky into this game, because I thought the referee is covering up for the yellow card that he never gave Rob Holding, because Rob Holding took 4 fouls and Gabriel comes in to suffer to get a yellow card on his first foul into this game.
Yeah, maybe maybe Rob Holding should be off. Maybe 4 fouls, But for me, I think if any player is off in this game, it would be quite too exaggerated. It's a clean game. It's a very, very clean game. We have 2 yellow cards, which I think, Rob Holding deserves to be booked at halftime. He has been doing a lot, but I think for me, he has done well. But it's still a clean game. It's still a clean game. I don't expect, it's still a clean game. I don't expect anyone to be, saying anyone should be, should be sent off this game. I think United are just not doing enough. In this case, there is no way you're going to, ask for a red card, a player set off. There's no way you're going to ask for a penalty or anything. You guys are just not doing enough. You didn't get the tactics right. The lineup is okay. The lineup is right. And, I've seen you close down on us whenever we try to get there. But I told you, if we reach your defense, we are going to exploit you. We don't have a chance on target, a shot on target, but Aubameyang missed very, very closely. Lacazette, almost. If it wasn't for Victor Lindelof, that should have been 1-0. Willian slashed the bar. I think you guys are just lucky that Arsenal is not taking their chances. But if we were taking our chances, it should have been 2-0 by now.
But all those chances, because the one that of Aubameyang was very far away from the ball. However much it was a very good cross from Hector Bellerin, but it was very far away from the goal. And that
Willian,
I think no, leave alone the Willian thing. But I'm talking about that Aubameyang square that he was trying to direct to Lacazette. And I think Manchester United knows the most deadly person in the Arsenal forward is Lacazette. Have you noticed that each and every time Lacazette is into the box of Manchester United, two players are on him. That is Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire. That's why you see, I think they said, Ole told them that Lindelof go for the downer balls, and for the aerial balls being directed to Lacazette, leave them for Harry Maguire. I think that's how a man known as Ole planned his game. But I think the only weak link is Paul Pogba, because Paul Pogba is really not doing what he's supposed to do. Because you see what Partey is doing? Partey is really having a very wonderful game in this game. Have you seen what Partey is doing?
Yeah, Partey is really having, and I told you the role of Thomas Partey against Manchester United is gonna be big. He can, he's very good when we do not have the ball. He's very good when we have the ball, the long balls, the short balls, the crosses. And by the way, you guys might say Pogba is the weak link in this game, but I think this, because let alone Pogba, when you have the ball, what have you used it for, Rokani? Like in the 45 minutes, what the remarkable moments you can say that Arsenal has done, that Manchester United has done this against Arsenal when we had the few moments we had the ball.
Now, the few moments we had the ball, one, Arsenal has proved to be a more fouling team into this encounter. You know that when I look on the statistics in here, Arsenal has done 7 fouls to Manchester United players. You get?
And United
has 5.
Five. That's a difference of 2. That's a difference of 2.
It depends. Now, Cosmas, it depends where have you fouled from. You get?
Yeah, I know.
5 of those fouls have been done by Arsenal players in positions where the Manchester United player is going to do that splitting pass to go to either Marcus Rashford or any other player in front. You get? Even you remember that foul that Aubameyang to a player known as Bruno Fernandes. You see, he slid him in. Bruno Fernandes was trying to chip that ball to Marcus Rashford. And guess what Aubameyang did?
Rokani, that is the brilliance. That's the brilliance of the of the opponent. That's the the brilliance of the opposition you're playing against. You got to beat that. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer cannot beat that, then there is no way he's going to say Arsenal are really fouling us. You've got to beat that. You've got to beat us at our own game. You've got to
let me because I was telling you that Pogba is the problem.
Yeah.
Obviously speaking, Pogba is a better player than Thomas Partey. But how does Thomas Partey come and steal the show off you?
But he doesn't have a work rate. He no longer has a work rate. He no longer has a work rate. Partey has a work rate now.
It's not all about the work rate. When Pogba gets the ball, what does he do with it? Pogba has the ability to take off players. He's not taking them off. Each and every time he tries to take them off, he loses our ball. You get? Even the central midfield, there is a chance that Arsenal really had gotten, though Freddie and Scott McTominay closed in very well, but Paul Pogba had really thrown the ball. Each and every time he gets the ball, he is not really that person that is supposed to be doing what we expect him to be doing. When you look at the Manchester United team, the entire team is suffering because of one player. Because Arsenal, what it does is get after losing that ball, after Manchester United losing the ball, that is the mistakes that we are doing. And thank God enough, Lindelof, the only mistake that we did, the chance that I really saw that it was a clear goal, that of Willian, it was a very silly mistake by Lindelof, holding the ball as a defender into 3 Arsenal players. You cannot pass that ball from those players. You lose it, and Willian gets it. He plays it into Aubameyang. Aubameyang does a nice flick. Willian curls the ball, and it kisses the bar. And I think Arsenal has not, although they look to be good, but I think there is no better side into this game, according to me, because nothing has been done into this game totally. Nothing. There is nothing into this game. It's a boring game.
I know it isn't a boring game. It's a boring game for Manchester United. But for me, for an
Arsenal.
No, it isn't. For an Arsenal fan, you look at you look at how you're dominating Manchester United. You cannot let them play. It is a side that has beaten Leipzig 5-0 in the UEFA Champions League at a stadium they own. They come against you. You are the underdogs. You're playing so well. You don't let them play. They are not counterattacking. They are not possessing. You're all over the place. Yeah, every statistic apart from the scoring is on your side. For me, I think it's not a boring game for an Arsenal fan. Maybe for a Manchester United fan, because there isn't any talking points for them. But for Arsenal fans, we are. But if we continue playing like this, we are waiting for one statistic goal.
Kosi, let me tell you this. Arsenal has not yet exposed. You've not yet exposed our defense. The only time you did that was when Lindelof really did what? Lose that ball. You capitalized on the mistake of Lindelof. But at the look of things, Arsenal has not really done that splitting pass into us. No player of Arsenal has come and beaten our defense.
Yeah, but Saka had a free. Saka has had a free header. Saka is shorter than Lindelof. Saka is shorter than Harry Maguire. He had a free header that should have, if it was a Nicolas Bentner, Anne Caro, or Romelu Lukaku, that should have been a goal.
It was not him now. It's not Lukaku. It's not Bentner.
Yes, but he has a free header. He has a free header. That is exploiting
match. He gets a free header.
Yeah. And where is Harry Maguire? Where is Lindelof?
No.
When Saka gets a free header, where is he?
The player to blame is Lindelof. Okay, for that, I had forgotten that moment, and that's the only moment. I thought that Arsenal really, Hector Bellerin brought in that cross, and it really looked nice. And you found Victor Lindelof and Scott McTominay standing in front of Saka, and they're all flat-footed. So I think you are right on that, and the second half is back. And I think I should let you watch the game, and we will be back into this encounter. Bruno trying to take a shot, and it goes into a corner. That is in Kosi of the Arsenal podcast. Arsenal really, he says they are dominating us, but I think they only capitalized on our mistakes. But Gabriel really blocking that heavy shot from Bruno Fernandes. A corner brought in. Freddy Tanesias plays it back to Bruno Fernandes. It's another corner for Manchester United. Thank you guys for watching in. Joe Richardson, Madroy says it's raining here. Van Beek is coming on. He's warming up like Matic. Yes, Van Beek needs to play a very big role into this game. What's happening now? It's a free kick for Arsenal. Rob says it's halftime. Bit early to scrutinize tactics. A game of two halves. He says we should wait and see what's going to happen in the second half. Whether Man United will unleash its work rate and its plan. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm liking your flow of comments. I'm having someone known as a guitar. All this for poor people. All this for poor people. That's what he said. And guys, thank you for watching in. And I think we are back to the match of Manchester United against Arsenal. We are really not giving Arsenal. This time around, Manchester United is here. Mason Greenwood into the mixer. Bisaka, it goes into a corner. But Mason Greenwood has done a lot of touches, and Manchester United are really into the second half, and they are in for a win. Tierney losing out, and a player as Mason Greenwood, instead of passing in Bruno Fernandes to do that shot, he really went for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and the ball has been deflected into a corner. Manchester United all over, a team known as Arsenal. It's a corner for Manchester United. brought in, and Harry Maguire heads it wide. Joe Richardson says, much better. Come on, come on, come on, United. Harry Maguire was really pushed and get hold by El Nini, but he ended up winning and he headed it out. United has really come on like a bush on wildfire. They are all over a team known as Arsenal. Scott McTominay playing into Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka plays in Mason Greenwood. Manchester United, Freddie, Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire, Freddie to Lindelof. Plays it wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka plays it back. But Manchester United are really looking very, very ready to go and take the ball to Arsenal and really get a win. Harry Maguire, Lindelof plays in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Saka tries to take on Bissaka, but Bissaka slips in, and it's a throw-in for Manchester United. Bukayo Saka. He's really a nice talent, although I support Manchester United, but he's really some nice talent in here. But I think the referee is given a throw-in. Bernard Leno. Harry Maguire. Lindelof. Freddie passing into Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays in Harry Maguire. De Gea one to Paul Pogba, and it's a handball. Paul Pogba is lost into this game, guys. He's lost into this game. He's really lost into this game. And that's why we're missing the services of Anton Martial. I think he's coming back against Everton, and I think we are going to have a ride. But this game, we really need to see to it that we get a win out of it. Second half starting off, Manchester United really looking to that they are a better side and they're really wanting to go and win this one. Paul Pogba sliding in there stupidly. Oh my God. The ball hits the referee and he says, get me the ball back here, and I give it to Arsenal. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. They are really trying to dominate. That is Manchester United. This second half, they've come really wanting to unleash the dragon at Arsenal. And Arsenal have stuck on their plan. Aubameyang trying to get into the mixer here. Mason Greenwood beating Sako. Greenwood doing a long one to Paul Pogba. And Paul Pogba really, the ball is intersected by an Arsenal player and it really goes into a throw-in. I think Paul Pogba is not into the right attitude to play this game. Rashford. Oh my God, Arsenal might get into their first goal here. Aubameyang misses. It's another mistake into the midfield in here. What another stupid mistake. Rashford heading the ball back to Freddie, in between Freddie and Scott McTominay. They fail to decide. Freddie really, because he has a yellow card, he says, I'm not going to make that foul. But it was really a nice pass by Lacazette to Aubameyang. And Aubameyang tries to carve it, and it goes outside. Arsenal are really trying to break us down, but they are still unlucky. They are still unlucky. See what Pogba is doing? Pogba should be off the pitch. Guys, Paul Pogba, he should be off this pitch. Freddie, Scott McTominay, Plays in Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba. A nice cross wiped in by him. Blocked by Tierney. Scott McTominay in here. Playing in the captain, Harry Maguire. Manchester United really trying to get the first goal of the game. Harry Maguire. Playing into Aaron Wan-Bissaka. United are really trying to bring Arsenal to where they want, to take them to the beating they want, but it's still hard. Freddie heads it to Scott McTominay. Something really has to happen here. I don't know who is really going to bring in the magic for Manchester United, but we are really slow in the passing. We need to speed up. We need to speed up. We need to put up these passes together in a very speedy way. The way we are really doing it is not really good. Some speed passing in here. And ball has been deflected by Arsenal. Luke Shaw. Pogba. He has been brought down. And the referee says it's a foul by Hector Bellerin. Free kick for Manchester United. Hector Bellerin punching Paul Pogba, a giant of a man. And it's a free kick for Manchester United. What? Joe says it's a deflection. No, it wasn't. That's why the referee gave a goal kick. It wasn't a deflection. Now, it's a free kick for Manchester United. Let's see what comes out of this free kick. Will it be the first goal of the game? Luke Shaw. Oh my God. Headed by Harry Maguire this time round. And he really misses out again. It's off target again. But a nice well brought in by Luke Shaw. Harry Maguire raises in the air. But he misses out again. Oh my God. Harry Maguire would have not gone for goal. He would have set up for another Manchester United player instead. Arsenal are really trying to show that they really winning into this, the tactics of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And Joe Richardson says, chance for Harry Maguire. Yes, it was a chance, but he really failed to put the ball where it was supposed to go. And Arsenal, our aerial presence in such corners and free kicks should really be felt by Arsenal, because Arsenal aren't good in the air. They aren't good at all. They aren't good at all. El Nini, Manchester United, Arsenal trying to do their 1-2 passing in here. Hector Bellerin. El Nini, they are really doing some nice passes, and they really want to cool the pace of the game that Manchester United had brought to them into the beginning of the second half, really to cool it down. A nice ball in by Hector Bellerin to Lacazette. Scott McTominay goes into him, passes into Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba doing a very nice turn and doing a very bad pass. Pogba. You would have passed to Bruno Fernandes. You had taken, of course, the three players of Arsenal, but your release was really poor. Arsenal really, its defenders are really stuck. They are not moving. Three defenders up there. And we really need to see some magic from Bruno Fernandes or Paul Pogba to unleash the dragon of the defense. Aubameyang getting run off that long ball. He's trying to beat Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Plays into Sako. Sako plays into Thomas Partey. Partey plays into Aubameyang. Aubameyang plays in the player known as Tierney. Nice cross brought in by Tierney. Headed out by Luke Shaw. Scott McTominay. Oh my God, Arsenal are really, really everywhere. Nice shot by Thomas Partey, and it has been got by David De Gea. First shot of Arsenal on target. I think Freddie should be taken off because he can no longer really make any foul because he's on a yellow card. Oh my God, what is Maguire doing? It's Lindelof again. He did the first mistake, and really Arsenal had gotten a chance to penalize us. Rashford running through Gabriel. Brought down by the referee, says play on. Rashford is still down on the pitch. Freddie plays it Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay, Lindelof. Manchester United really are lacking something here. But Arsenal has admitted that you do the playing, we will do the break. Paul Pogba doing a 1-2 with Mason Greenwood. Greenwood changing side, playing into Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw playing into Bruno Fernandes, doing a back heel, but it's well seen by a player known as Hector Bellerin. Harry Maguire doing a header. Thomas Partey really comes ahead of it. Freddie, Pogba, Freddie with the blind pass. Freddie. They should do some quick passing in here, and it's a blind pass again. Freddie doing 2 blind passes in a space of a minute. You see what they are doing? Guys, you should get serious. Manchester United should get serious. This game is a must win for us. A draw is not enough, guys. A draw is not enough. A draw is not enough. Bruno Fernandes doing a long one, and Saka heads it. Pogba losing lots of balls in here again. You see Paul Pogba? Oh my God. It's a chance on the edge of the 18 yards box. And you're turning, you're doing so many touches. Put your player through and you'll see what is happening. Now Arsenal is trying to get us with the break. Lacazette, but Harry Maguire really wins it. Fernandes, fouled by El Nini. Arsenal is doing more of the following into the second half, but Paul Pogba really, he doesn't chase. When he gets the ball, he's not beneficial to us. Freddie off and Matic on. Freddie really needed to be taken off because he couldn't even make a foul, or really, because he's on a yellow card. And I think Nemanja Matic really comes in, and United really are seeing him playing on the bottom of the dam this time round. More mobility is now going to be seen, I think. Harry Maguire playing into Victor Lindelof. Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, and Paul Pogba fouls Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey fouled by Paul Pogba, and it's Arsenal for a free kick, started by Thomas Partey. A 1-2 really. Mason Greenwood all over the park, chasing, but Arsenal have really tried to slow down the game. They are into this game for a draw as you see them play, but we should go for a win. Arsenal are really, really cooling down the game, but we should really go after them like we are chasing thieves. Bruno is doing that. Marcus Rashford is doing that, chasing them up and down, trying to force them into a long ball. But Arsenal is saying, no, we are not going to do a long ball. We still have the quality to pass. Edson Cavani in here warming up. Ball stolen by Manchester United. Nemanja Matic plays into Bruno. Bruno plays into Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba plays into Marcus Rashford and finds Paul Pogba. And it's a counter-attack for Arsenal. Paul Pogba falling down and Arsenal, Aubameyang into the box, playing into Willian, and Manchester United numbers are yet back into Tierney. Ball brought in short, and there another one launched and it goes over the bar. Or really, Paul Pogba went ahead and really fell down, and he thought it was a foul. Kian Tierney comes in, El Nini doing a shot, and it goes wide. It's a goal kick for Manchester United. Harry Maguire. Matic. Paul Pogba is not into this game, guys. He's not into this game. He's not into this game, guys. However senior player he is, but I think he offers less to a team. Even when he gets the ball, he really doesn't feel like he's the big boy, and he really lets the others do the chasing. He does what he wants. He's like a king in his own palace. Arsenal are really passing us down. Arsenal saying, you cannot really attack us. Let's launch the attack. Let's launch the attack. Lacazette trying to turn around. He plays into El Nini. El Nini plays in Thomas Partey. Partey making a run. Plays into El Nini. El Nini. Rob Holding. Plays into Hector Bellerin. Back pass to Rob Holding. Close to a minute now, Arsenal are into possession. They are really playing well. I must admit, Arsenal are passing us out. Arsenal are passing us out. Willian trying to beat Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba, it might be a penalty for Arsenal. And Paul Pogba, I told you that Paul Pogba is a calamity into this team. I told you that Paul Pogba is a calamity into this team. Look what Paul Pogba has done. How do you defend? He's a calamity. Paul Pogba is a calamity to this team, guys. Why do you do such a foul? Let him go outside. He's controlling the ball going outside. He's not beating you up. What a disgrace by Paul Pogba. And it's Aubameyang's moment now. It's a moment for Aubameyang. It's a moment for Aubameyang against David De Gea. Oh my God. We're going to be a goal down. Paul Pogba, no. And it's 1 for Arsenal, 0 Manchester United. Paul Pogba really coming in and doing the worst that he has been left off the pitch for very many minutes, and he really costs a penalty for Manchester United. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. Guys, I told you about Paul Pogba. I'm not someone who really fancies him to be a United player. Aubameyang, having spent very many times not playing with us, not scoring for Arsenal, and he has scored for Arsenal, and Ole comes on the touchline. "20 minutes to play." Paul Pogba giving Arsenal a penalty, and they go into a lead. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. This is really bad news according to how we are playing and how Pogba, and I see the manager is not even taking him off the pitch. Pogba shouldn't be on this pitch. Pogba shouldn't be on this pitch, guys. As Joe Richardson says, Pogba should off short. Pogba is... What does Dan Van Beek supposed to do to be into this team? Marcus Rashford playing into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno playing into Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw brings in a fantastic cross. Scott McTominay plays into Mason Greenwood. Greenwood loses possession. He retains it back. It's a yellow card to Mason Greenwood. He lost possession, that is Mason Greenwood, and I think Ole should really get out Mason Greenwood and bring in Edson Cavani, and he should go to a 4-2-3-1. Marcus Rashford playing off the left wing. And Arsenal are really bossing us. Arsenal are really bossing Manchester United. It looks like Arteta really... They are trying to do a long ball, but it's really Pogba is the reason. I told even in the half, you had me in the half time. I was talking of Paul Pogba. He's the reason we are not winning this game. I see no reason Paul Pogba should be still on the pitch. Danny Van Beek is being brought on, and I think Paul Pogba it's a throw-in for Manchester United. We aren't looking like we really want to go into and win this game. Arsenal are ahead by a goal to nil. That is Harry Maguire. Bring on Danny Van Beek, guys. Mason Greenwood trying to do a run in here. Turning around, Gabriel, and it's a foul for Gabriel. It's a red card. It's supposed to be a red card. They are supposed to send him off. He's supposed to be sent off. Let me see what the referee is going to do. They're supposed to send off Gabriel. They're supposed to send him off. The boy has turned him round. And Gabriel has went for a foul. This is a red card. What the referee is doing? What is the referee doing? Edson Cavani comes in for Greenwood. Gabriel still on the pitch. This is really something that I'm still wondering about. What does it take to see a player like him get off the field with such a foul? Oh my God, Bruno Fernandes has been taken off. And Paul Pogba stayed on the pitch. Why really? Why? Because Paul Pogba cannot chase back. Ole, this substitution, let's see where the game ends, but the judgment really Harry Maguire trying to shoot, but it goes out begging. It's 0 Manchester United, 1 Arsenal. Arsenal bringing in Eddie Nketiah for Lacazette. Lacazette has been giving a busy time to the Manchester United players, and Paul Pogba granted them a penalty into this game. Nketiah coming in into the 75th minute. 14 minutes to play into this encounter of Manchester United against the team known as Arsenal. 0 Manchester United, 1 Arsenal. Rashford plays in Pogba. Nemanja Matic plays in Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays it back to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire utilizing space. Playing into, passing in Lindelof. Scott McTominay. A long ball. Luke Shaw. A nice ball brought in, but it's deflected into a corner. It's a corner for Manchester United. Edson Cavani gearing up, telling them, it can happen, guys. We can make it rain again. Luke Shaw. Worst delivery. It's very bad. Luke Shaw. Nice brought in ball. Harry Maguire heads it. Lindelof. Referee says play on. It was a counter, but really Manchester United reacted very well to it. Scott McTominay plays into Harry Maguire. Nemanja Matic brought down. It has been brought down by Thomas Partey. Danny Van Beek Luke Shaw. Nemanja Matic. Playing in Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba. Oh my God. Over the bar. Marcus Rashford. What is the referee saying? Marcus Rashford says it's supposed to be a corner. The referee says it has deflected off a Manchester United player, but it was a nice shot taken by Rashford. 12 minutes to play. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. It's really going to be a bad night for Manchester United. It's really going to be a bad night for Manchester United. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, Joe Richardson, saying that Arsenal should be down to 9 men. It's a disgrace. Yes, even Gabriel had to be taken off. That was a red card. That was a red card for Gabriel. It was a red card because he was in a yellow card and he really denied a player who had beaten him off and he stopped him from going to the box of Arsenal. Everything seems to be in favor of Arsenal into this game. Let's wait and see where this game is ending. Arsenal spending close to 14 years not winning at Old Trafford, and they come in here and they are into the lead, courtesy of a penalty taken by Aubameyang, and it was all brought by a player known as Paul Pogba really doing that foul. Nice 1-2 passing by Arsenal, and it's a throw in for Arsenal. They are taking their time. They are taking their time. But United's reaction is really not up to that reaction that shows that they really want to win. Tierney. It's 0 Manchester United, 1 Arsenal. 10 minutes to play. What is happening into this encounter? United not threatening enough. We can't break this. We can't break them down. Why? And Ole leaves Paul Pogba on the pitch and takes off Bruno Fernandes. And things turn around again. Bissaka playing in Marcus Rashford. We are too slow. The way we pass the ball, it looks like we don't break down Arsenal. Paul Pogba. He does a blind pass again. Oh my God. Pogba. Into Rashford. Rashford plays into Pogba. Unleash it. Unleash the long one. Matic. No. He plays it to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. We have no width. We have no width, guys. Arsenal are too compact. We are giving them time to really reorganize themselves in defense. Lindelof had lost another ball to Nketiah. Scott McTominay. Tomini doing a chip, and Gabriel heads it out. Hector Bellerin gives it a hard hit, and it goes to Nemanja Matic. Plays in Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba. A nice chip by Pogba. And it goes in the hands of Bernard Leno. I see no reason Paul Pogba is in this pitch. It's like Ole Gunnar has really given this ball game to be won by Arsenal. Because you can't take off your most reliable player, that is Bruno Fernandes, and you take him out, and you leave a player known as Paul Pogba, a calamity, into this game onto the field. Cavani Edson trying to feed in Paul Pogba, but Hector Bellerin really lays himself there, and it's a throw in for Manchester United. Luke Shaw, Paul Pogba, a nice chip to Luke Shaw. Cavani, Luke Shaw, Nemanja Matic. He has been, it's a corner. He says it's a foul, but Gabriel really slept in there very well, and it's really a corner for Manchester United. Brought into Paul Pogba, Danny Van Beek. Oh my God, it has been an own goal, but it deflected off the lower post. Harry Maguire, Pogba. Bissaka, defended well by a player known as Gabriel. Nemanja Matic plays into Scott McTominay. Bissaka crosses it and it goes into a throw-in for Manchester United, keeping the Arsenal defense busy. Well square, and the post really denied Manchester United a goal, and it was Danny Van Beek launching it. Leno coming to their rescue. But all in all, 5 minutes are left to be played. And he's going for a bus. 2 defenders are being brought into by Arteta. Harry Maguire to Lindelof. We should use Danny Van Beek a lot more often into these games. Rashford. Throw in for Manchester United. Throw in. 4 minutes to play. Aubameyang out. Mustafi is on. Aubameyang is out and Mustafi is on. Aubameyang trying to waste time in here. Remember, he scored a penalty that saw Arsenal have a lead against us. Will United break Arsenal in these remaining minutes? 6 minutes. Yellow card, flash to who? To Aubameyang as he leaves the pitch. Nemanja Matic, Luke Shaw, nice chip. Bissaka floats the ball into, and it goes into the hands of Bernard Leno, and he falls down. Time wasting in here. It's Arsenal looking like they are really going to win this one. Arsenal are really looking like they are going to win this one. It's on Cavani, does a blind pass. Harry Maguire comes to our rescue. Paul Pogba. Nemanja Matic. Tries to bring the ball forward into a player known as Harry Maguire. 2 minutes left. Arsenal are really doing the real bus in here. We are lost of ideas. Trust me. Manchester United is lost of ideas. We are lost of ideas. Trust me. Arsenal really deserve the win. I'm a Manchester United supporter, but Arsenal really have worked hard for the win. Bisaka to Luke Shaw. A long ball dropped in by Luke Shaw. The referee says it's a foul. How many minutes are going to be added? It looks like it's all over. If a goal comes in, it's really going to be something that I really don't expect, because Arsenal have really shown us that they can really get that one chance and they really bag it into. Rashford into the box. It's a corner. Rashford trying to see to it that United really doesn't see itself losing at Old Trafford. 4 minutes added. Corner brought in, headed out by Nketiah. Arsenal attacking as a team and defending as a team. Lindelof plays into Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. It's a game. I think it's a game done. And see what Lindelof is doing. You put yourself in the forest of legs. And Arsenal are really bossing us. I see Norway United is scoring a goal into this one. I really see Norway United scoring into this one. Luke Shaw. Baby shot by Nemanja Matic. It's a done game. It's done, guys. It's done. It's done. It's done. United can't do any better. All we had close to all those minutes and we really did nothing. I see United doing nothing into this game. It's done, guys. Paul Pogba was trying to do something in here, but I think it's done. It's a loss for Manchester United. Really, it's a loss. It's our last attack. Scott McTominay into the drive. Gabriel really slides in there. Gone. Arsenal wins this. Arsenal wins this. Edson Cavani flashed with the yellow card. Ole really made a very big mistake of really keeping Pogba on the pitch and taking on off Bruno Fernandes. He would have taken off a player known as Paul Pogba and brought on Danny Van Beek, but he really did the reverse. And we are losing, guys. We've lost. We've lost. Joe Richardson, I know you're really pissed. I'm too pissed. Everyone is pissed into this encounter, but Manchester United have lost to Arsenal after 14 years without really getting a win, and Arteta really comes up and wins against Manchester United. It's really a Paul Pogba mistake that saw United lose against the team known as Arsenal. Paul Pogba is really to blame into this. Arsenal wasn't really that a threatening side, but Paul Pogba gave them a go-ahead by seeing us concede a stupid penalty against a team known as Arsenal. And I'm coming back with the match reaction. Stay tuned, guys. And prepare that rating for a player known as Paul Pogba. We are losing because of him. I don't really want that player at Manchester United. I don't think why Ole thinks he's the man that can do us things. To my case, I see him as a liability as Manchester United. He's not that player that we really should be having on our pitch. Losing to Arsenal is courtesy of Paul Pogba and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who really went for that tactic of taking off Bruno Fernandes and leaves Paul Pogba on the pitch. There is nothing Paul Pogba has done into these 90 minutes. Nothing. Paul Pogba has really cost us this game. No, Paul Pogba and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I'm waiting to see how Ole really reacts to this. But he looks an annoyed man. He looked annoyed. He looks annoyed. And I'm coming back with a match reaction of this encounter of Manchester United against Arsenal. Arsenal players really all smiles into this. They are real happy. And the Arsenal podcast really is really happy, and they've taken the points away from us. Manchester United, I end this right here. 0, Arsenal 4, and Arsenal 1, and that is the full time score. Arsenal have really won against us. Full time, Arsenal, Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. I'm out. I'm